ladies and Jimbo men, I would like to welcome you to a very special first ever episode of a live action demonstration, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. Today I'm going to be forcing a patina, and actually, no quotations on no fake quotes on the forcing. I'm going to be absolutely forcing a patina on this here GEC, Great Eastern Cutlery 77 Barlow. Really cool clip point blade that I love a lot. I searched a long time not a long time, but I was really trying hard to get this, and I got one, and I've decided to make it a keeper. And one of the cool things about this knife is that it has all steel bolsters and, liners and everything. So this whole thing is going to patina up with owing the help of just a few things. I'll go over the things you'll need to do this first, but I just want to say first, you can see that I already have patinaed the blade a little bit. I don't know if hopefully this light is catching the front and back, a few apples, some other random stuff here and there, and but the bolsters themselves are still pretty nice and satiny finish. So afterwards, this thing's just gonna have a nice dark gray matte, hopefully. I've seen some pictures online. My buddy Phil, who is just taunting me with all of his cool knives, sending me some cool pictures via text yesterday. Oh my goodness, the size of that collection was pretty insane, dude. So you must know your stuff about knives, Phil. So if you're willing to do this, I think I'm willing to do it too. Let's go over what we need to do it, guys. What I came up with here, so what you need is a huge thing of white vinegar. I probably didn't need this much, but it means I can do it again in the future. Force some patinas on some other carbon steel. Here I've got just a pot that I checked before pouring that white vinegar in there that this would be able to be open all the way, so make sure that it can fit inside of there. And then what I also did was I placed this down here, and I put it so that this part of that's a mason jar lid in there, sorry. So what I did was I took a large mason jar lid and I just put it in there, and then I filled it up, and it didn't float at all. And when I put this down in there, I was able to put it so that it kind of this side of the mason jar lid kind of rested right here on the bone, and the other side was sitting right here on the tang. And I sent a picture of that to Phil, and he said, yeah, that's pretty good. Just make sure that you use some tongs, which I forgot to bust out, but I have them right here handy in my kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna take some metal tongs, grab the knife like this, and just make sure that I cover that tang a little bit. Make sure that it isn't completely blocked sitting on there. So we need that, some paper towels, obviously. Nice clean workstation. I just did the dishes here, you can see. And yeah, so step one, and what I'm going to do here in this is, because I don't really like to edit videos too much. I'm too lazy and I'm too busy doing other shit. I'm not a video maker. I'm a dude who's into shit, and I just happen to enjoy recording it. But I'm no video maker, and I never claim to be. Although I'd like to, get better and learn how to edit and all that kind of stuff. But I've just got a million things that I'd like to do also. So, but anyway, the first thing that I'm going to do here, guys, is Phil told me that what you want to really do, and I mean, I guess this is an optional step, is you want to wash the knife with some soap and water. And oh, that reminds me, this is again not something that you have to do, but it's something that I'm gonna do right now. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get some of these plastic gloves ready. And I'm going to also wash my hands real quick And yeah, I'm sure this is a weird, boring video. You guys are usually watching me wave a knife around in your face, and here I am washing my hands. But you know, I just figured people always ask Phil questions. I had to ask him about the whole process, and this is my favorite way to convey information. Just make a quick little video. Okay, so I'm all washed up, super clean, and the reason why I did that and I got the gloves is because after I washed this knife, and this is a new sponge. I use it to wet form a sheath. Right here you can see a little bit of the black dye, but I'm going to use this clean side. What I'm going to do is just a little soap and water, a little dish soap right here, and I'm gonna clean this knife real good, and I'm going to dry it all out. And then I'm not going to touch it at all, because what I don't want are greasy fingerprints or anything. I'm being super OCD, but I do this kind of thing. I have these when I do stuff like this, I just kind of like to do it right and be meticulous about it, you know. When I'm cleaning my gloves, or I mean my guns or knives, or doing maintenance and all that kind of stuff. Oh, this is hard to get on because my hands are wet. Ah! That's really funny. I shouldn't have washed my hands first. I didn't need to. It's okay. I guess I'm not doing the gloves. Guys, if you want to be smarter than me, and I can't just refilm this because I'm already 6 minutes deep in this whole explanation. I just don't feel like doing it. But I feel like my hands are going to be clean enough. And also, like I was saying, this is an optional step because you don't have to do this per se. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to hold it by the bone covers here. Make sure nice and clean. Don't use the rough green Scotch-Brite side, okay? That'll scratch it up. Use the nice. Okay, so this is all soapy, right? I'm rinsing it. Alright, dry it up quick. Dry it up quick. Quick. Don't rust on me, 1095. Oh man, squeaky clean. You know, blowing that channel. Make sure it's completely good. And now what I'm going to do here is, guys, I'm going to stop the video here. Make sure that I get everything clean, and I'm going to put on some plastic gloves, and then going to film part 2 where we. And I'm going to also, while the camera's off, bring it up, the vinegar up to a boil, and then we'll film part 2, which is me bathing, checking the progress, etc. So stay tuned for part 2 of 77 Force Patina with Jimbo TV. Peace.